I am Slick Nick, your personal certified Enneagram coach. And here is the thought I've been having. What would be my spirit animal? Now granted, you can Google this, what's your spirit animal for whatever Enneagram you are. And like, for example, my wife, who's a number 9, I said, so you're a whale? What woman wants to hear, hey, you're a whale? But whales are peaceful. They kind of go with the flow. So yeah, okay, I get it. But again, what woman wants to be compared to a whale? So mine is actually a monkey. I'm a 7, and that's supposedly my spirit animal. Now, I would tell you absolutely my 5-year-old daughter, who's also a 7, undeniably, she's totally a monkey. She even acts like a monkey without trying all the time. She's jumping around, clinging on, and doing gymnastics. She's a monkey, undeniably. But I would argue that she is more of the 6 wing that I can see so far. But me being a 7 with an 8 wing, and specifically being a male, I didn't feel like I'm a monkey. I feel like there's too much assertiveness to be a monkey. Like, am I playful? Absolutely. But I'm more assertive. There's that wing that really shows up. So, how can I find out what my spirit animal would be? I ask around. That's so much about Enneagram that I've learned about myself is reading this, thinking, oh, that's who I actually am. Not who I think I am, but who I actually am. And then I confirm that with people who know me very well. So I told this to my sister first, because she and I talk about Enneagram a lot. And she said, I'll tell you who comes to mind. And she sent me a GIF, and it was Tony the Tiger, yes, from Frosted Flakes cereal. They're great! Because, he's very optimistic and he's very energetic. But he is a tiger, so he is strong and he is bold. But as long as he keeps his anger in check, he can be, that enthusiast that Kellogg's needs to sell Frosted Flakes. And to encourage kids to do better at sports, I think. Like, growing up in the 80s and 90s, I feel like all the commercials with Tony the Tiger was him encouraging, kind of like the bench warmer on the team. And then when they eat the cereal, then they're suddenly more motivated. They become a better player on the team. I feel like that's the general synopsis of what Tony the Tiger, being a coach that he is. And I definitely see myself as definitely a mentor and a teacher. That's definitely a role I've always taken on. And I have a history in being a teacher. That's part of my background. But, so yeah, Tony the Tiger, totally, I endorse that. I think that's awesome. And now that I've sent gifts of Tony the Tiger, whether it was on Facebook Messenger or at my job at work on Teams, every time you type up Tony the Tiger, okay, yeah, that's me. So I asked my wife, and what did she say? With no hesitation, she said, I think you're more of a gorilla. After I told her about the monkey, she said, no, you're a gorilla. And she didn't even have to explain herself. It makes a lot of sense. Same thing, you can look up gifs of gorillas and you see what is an assertive, aggressive animal who's very playful though. So it's like a monkey, more about being playful, but a gorilla, it's more about assertiveness and strength and decisiveness. But also you see the quiet strength in there, caring for one another, and also being silly. Like when I type in gorilla for GIF, one of the things you'll see is just a gorilla just spinning around for no reason. It's hilarious. So, and I'll take that as a compliment. If my wife's going to compare me to a gorilla, I'm thinking, oh, that's a strong masculine idea. When I think of a gorilla, I don't think of a female. I think of a male. So, and like Donkey Kong, that was one of my favorite games growing up. Video games is Donkey Kong Country. The first and the third one were my personal favorites. So, yeah, I can relate to that. So, that's me sorting out what I think my spirit animal is as an Enneagram 7, 8 wing. If you happen to have your own perceptive, that's not a word. I have an English degree and I just made up a word. What's your perception of what my spirit animal? I would love for you to leave a comment and tell me right here. And I also would love for you to tell me what your Enneagram is and tell me what you feel your own spirit animal is accordingly. All right, go ahead and leave comments right here.